Hello everyone. Today we are going to talk about something that all of us have faced at some time or the other. I'm talking about infections. Infections are broadly categorized into two types: a bacterial infection or a viral infection. Now, most of the time, the moment we hear the word infection, we rush to a doctor and they give us medicines to get rid of those bad bacteria and viruses that attack us from the outside. But there are others who don't believe in this theory. According to them, our human body, its cells, bacteria and viruses have all been living symbiotically for centuries, which means that along with our trillions of cells, there are even more bacteria and viruses inside us as well. It's only when we don't take care of ourselves, when our energy is low, when we don't eat well, we don't sleep well, that our immunity goes down. And when the immunity is down, the bacteria and virus get active. So our body tries to fight it off. So the best thing to do at that time is raise our immunity back. So I have a Japanese technique where I have two different ways of raising the immunity. One for bacterial infection and the other for viral infection. I had put out a 1-minute video for the viral infection, but it was so short that it didn't go viral. This technique, that is Japanese, these are called holds. And this technique actually wasn't available to the public until just a few years ago. Luckily, we have it now. So let's go to the first hold. That's the bacterial infection hold. In this, there are only 2 points. The first is the hand going at the neck and shoulder. Now the actual point is in the back, right about here. That point is right on the edge of the spinal cord. But if you're not able to do it, you can always keep your hand on the shoulder. It'll just take a little bit longer, but the effect will still be there. So the other point is at the end of the pelvic girdle, and the point comes at the leg joint, on the inside of the leg joint. So you'll have one hand here and the other on the leg joint. You keep this position for 20 minutes. And after 20 minutes, you can switch places to the other hand, other side. So now, if you already have an infection, you might find that your fever goes down only in the first 20 minutes. In that case, you might not need to do the other side. Otherwise, it's better that you do it both sides, and if necessary, twice a day. Make sure you remember that both hands are on the same side. Now, if you have somebody else doing it, if you are laid on the bed or something like that, and somebody else is doing it, that person does not need to reach over. They can do it on the same side with one hand at the pelvic region and the other hand behind your neck shoulder area. And they don't need to touch any of the points. The hand can be just about an inch above the body. Even that works. Now the second one is the viral hold. The virus infection hold is, first hand is similarly at the same point. The other hand goes in a mudra formation. The first one, the thumb on the thumbnail, you put your finger like this for 2 to 5 minutes as needed. The next one is the index finger, then the next finger, until you reach the small finger. So 2 minutes each, or depending on your need, you can go up to 5 minutes each. You can do this on one side and then on the other. Now, if you're just doing it to increase immunity, you can do both of them once in the morning and once in the evening. That'll help you increase your immunity for your whole body. That's it for now.